What's up, Kyle?
How you doing?
Um, I guess just to start with, man, just I thought our first half from a defensive standpoint was probably as maybe as good as we've been. Really happy with um, the control of the game that we were able to get with our defense. I thought outside of a few possessions where we stood around and didn't move the ball and didn't move people, our offense was pretty efficient the first half. Um, they made a run there, and then we finished on a 13-0 run. We turned them over 12 times in the first half. Our deflections were really high. And then the second half, we decided to trade baskets with them. But we did enough good things in the first half. So, like, listen, man, you're in February. This team got off to a really good start in MAC play, and we were able to come get a road win. I think that was three consecutive road wins.
Mhm.
Uh, I'm really, really proud of the overall effort. Obviously, we'll clean a few things up, but to be able to come on the road, really proud of their effort and what we are able to do today.
Yeah. You kind of hinted at it and even kind of said it there is I thought that first half was one of the most complete halves you guys have played, especially in conference play. 22 points is the least amount of points you've allowed in a Division I game this year. What was working in particular on defense in the first half?
Well, we did a great job of knowing personnel. We made a little tweak to guard Hubbard. We held him to three total points tonight, one for seven. Kind of, and then we did a good job um, of controlling the paint. Now we didn't do as well, obviously, the second half, but I thought we were pretty locked in. We were very connected on the defensive end um, in our rotations, our tags, and how we wanted to defend. Like you said, like as well as we have, and so that's growth. Now, our challenge is still putting 40 minutes together, so we still have some work to do. But like I said, this is a good road win.
Talk about kind of the development all season and just in that post game presser court side, you talked about the development as well. One person in particular, I feel like Trent has really started to put things together. Um, I think he had 11 points today. He got the start. All right, he had 13 points. What can you say about his development and maybe his maturity throughout the season?
Well, he's getting better, and I said it, I think, on the radio, like um, across the board. Whether guys are getting minutes in games or they're not getting minutes in games, they're improving, and they've got to embrace that that journey of improvement. Um, I do think that in a couple instances, some of our growth has been hindered because of our roster construction and letting some guys, which isn't always bad, but some guys that maybe haven't earned it, play through some things, um, which then they don't realize some of their mistakes and how to fix those. I think Trent had a spell a couple weeks ago where he didn't play a couple games, and I think it kind of got him refocused on what we're looking for and what's really important to becoming a good college player. And he's taken, and when he's gotten his opportunity, he's taken advantage of it. Like he's done some really good things. He continues to make good decisions. He's got a little burst with the basketball. He's just got to continue to stay tight on the defensive end.
Yeah. Jalen, I saw you, working out with Trent and Yuri on Thursday, just separately. You've obviously seen Trent's growth as well. And with him being a freshman and you being a junior, have you kind of tried to help him along in his development this year?
Definitely. I see a lot of potential in Trent, and I know that he can help this team because coach doesn't need for me to be playing 40 minutes a game every game. So just getting a little help from Trent is the reason why we're going up right now.
Yeah. And additionally, you really bounced back after that game on Tuesday. You had 9 turnovers. I know that you were disappointed in your performance. What did you do, I guess, in between this game and Tuesday to kind of make sure that that didn't happen again?
How to come to Jesus meeting. I just prayed, cleared my head, let it go. I had a great conversation with coach. Um, and I'm just about winning. So whatever it takes to win.
Yeah. We've obviously seen that you're very devout in your faith this year. you make that obvious. How does that help you on the court? Because I know for guys like Bashir, he in his faith as well. He says it grounds him on the court. How does it do that for you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm only playing for him. I'm playing for the man upstairs. I just give him my all. That's all he asks for. So I just give him my all. And just it helps me to just be calm, never get too high or too low.
Yeah. Coach, when you see guys like Jalen, like Trent, when they go through, I guess, adversity, and they end up responding and get better, that's got to be encouraging as the season continues to roll on to March.
Yeah, that's part of it, and fortunately you can't, as much as you want to shield them from that, you can't. It's kind of like being a parent in a way. Like, you can't bulldoze everybody's obstacles and adversity. You've got to try to help guide these guys to navigate when the adversity happens, because it's going to happen. And like, if you can't handle adversity in a basketball game or a basketball setting, like, how are you really going to handle adversity when the real stuff happens in life? And so we get to kind of use this game to try to teach these guys how to overcome difficult things. And they get an opportunity to play college basketball. I mean, it's a Saturday afternoon in February, and we got a hoop today. Like, that's pretty good. Like, let's not take it too serious. Like, we know what we want to do. We know what we're here for. But like, it's a game, and we're supposed to have fun. And these guys, sometimes they can get caught up in it. Us as coaches, obviously, can get caught up in the results. And you just got to try to, myself, our staff, and these guys just kind of embrace, the getting better every day, and just getting, watching these guys grow, is rewarding. And so, to see them come out and play today and be able to get a road win, is very satisfying. So we're going to enjoy this little bus ride home, and then we're going to turn our attention to Tuesday night.
For sure. I think that's all I got for you guys. Appreciate your time.
All right, thanks, Kyle.
Take care.